Here is a trivia about the BARMM. Did you know that the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao, or such we called as ARMM, has an average annual population growth rate of 2.89%, which is higher than the national average. Muslims comprise around 100 million of the Philippines' population, and most of them are in the ARMM.
Barmm region. Barmm region is located at the southernmost part of the Philippines, and it composed of 5 provinces, namely Basilan, Lanao del Sur, Maguindanao, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi. It has 116 municipalities and 2 cities, namely City of Lamitan at Basilan and Marawi City at Lanao del Sur. Barmm region history. Replacing the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao, the Barmm was formed with the ratification of its basic law, the Bangsamoro organic law, following 2-part legally binding plebiscite in Western Mindanao held on January 21 and February 6, 2019. Let's move on to the 5 provinces and their capitals. There are 5 provinces at Barmm region, and these are Basilan, Lanao del Sur, Maguindanao, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi.
Here is a trivia about the Basilan. Did you know that Basilan first came to European attention when it was documented by the remnants of Ferdinand Magellan expedition in 1521? It was eventually colonized by the Spanish as early as 1636 and was formally ceded by the Sulu Sultanate to Spain in 1726. Then, President Marcos made Basilan a province in 1973. It joined the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao in 2001.
Basilan. Basilan is the island province of the Philippines. It is the largest and northernmost of the major islands of the Sulu archipelago and is located just off the southern coast of Zamboanga Peninsula. The capital of Basilan is Isabela City. History of Basilan. The ancient name of Basilan was Tajin, named after a Datu who once ruled a big part of the island before the Spaniard came to Basilan. In the long past, Basilan had other names. It is used to be named Olian, derived from a mountain located at the heart of the island. Demography of Basilan. Its population as determined by the 2015 census was 346,579. This represented 9.17% of total population of the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao, 1.44% of overall population of the Mindanao Island Group, or 0.34% of the entire population of the Philippines. Tourist spots at Basilan. There are 6 best places to visit in Basilan, and these are White Beach, Bukol Falls, Malawi Island Viewpoint, Isawat Resort, Basilan Provincial Capital, and Rubber Plantation. White Beach. It is located at Malawi Island, Isabela City, Basilan. Malawi Island's White Beach has a long stretch of fine white sand and shines amid rich turquoise waters. Since the beach is already developed, there are open cottages and comfort rooms available for visiting tourists. Bukol Falls or Cabon Bata Falls. It is located at Maligay, Isabela City, Basilan. From the road, parts of Cabon Bata Falls can already be seen as a few mahogany and rubber trees cover it, and is just about 50 meters from where we were. An old rubber tree with its collected sap, the waterfall is beautiful. It's not too high nor too low compared with Bagsang Falls. Malawi Island Viewpoint. It is located at Malawi Island, Isabela City, Basilan. Malawi is a small island off the coast of Isabela City, Basilan. Malawi Viewpoint is also part of White Beach, which is at Isabela City, Basilan. Isawan Resort. It is located at Isabela City, Basilan. Isawan Resort is an inland pool and water park which is located in Cabon Bata Barangay. Basilan Provincial Capital. It is located at Isabela City, Basilan. Rubber Plantation. It is located at Isabela City, Basilan. Basilan Plantation, a Swiss corporation, first planted experimentally in 1911. It has produced rubber commercially since World War I. It now has 650 hectares in rubber and 350 hectares in coconuts. Basilan Delicacies. Kinilaw or raw fish. It hailed from the Visayan region and is derived from the word kilaw, which means raw or uncooked. The meat, normally a fish, is cooked without the application of heat but is rather cured in vinegar. Ginataang langka or jackfruit stewed in coconut milk. Ginataang langka, vegetable stew made from unripe jackfruit in coconut milk and spices. The dish includes a wide variety of secondary ingredients like seafood, meat, and other vegetables. The dish also commonly adds bagoong alamang and maybe spices with chilies or sarred with vinegar. Kaliya or Yakan chicken. The Yakans of Basilan presented their food such as kaliya or Yakan chicken. Yakan chicken must be prayed over before slaughtering. It is then cooked with chili, ginger, onion leaves, garlic cloves, lemongrass, and powdered rice. Meanwhile, pinalam is spicy native chicken with tulang.
Lanao del Sur. Did you know that the term Lanao is derived from a Maranao word Ranao, meaning a body of water? Maranao is lake dweller. They are the natives of the place occupying the land around Lake Lanao, which is situated at the central part of Lanao del Sur. Lanao applies the entire area before its division. When it was divided into 2 provinces, the southern portion became Lanao del Sur, and the northern part became Lanao del Norte. Lanao del Sur. Lanao del Sur, officially the province of Lanao del Sur, is a province in the Philippines located in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. The capital is the city of Marawi, and it borders Lanao del Norte to the north, Bukidnon to the east, Maguindanao and Cotabato to the south. History. The creation of Lanao del Sur is dated during the height of the Commonwealth government campaign for settlement in Mindanao. The undivided Lanao was administratively part and a political unit of the Mora Province by virtue of Philippine Commission Act No. 787. Thereafter, in May 27, 1959, by the virtue of Republic Act No. 2228, the unified Lanao was divided into two distinct provinces, namely Lanao del Sur and Lanao del Norte. Lanao del Sur was officially chartered on July 4, 1959. Demography. Its population as determined by the 2015 census was 1,045,429. This represented 27.65% of the total population of the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao, 4.33% of the overall population of the Mindanao Island Group, or 1.4% of the entire population of the Philippines. Tourist spots. It may not be famous around the world, but it should be on the list of holiday makers who want to be up close and personal with Mother Earth and immerse themselves in a unique culture. This comes from the fact that Lanao del Sur has a wide range of natural attractions as well as cultural points of interest that introduce tourists to local history and traditions. Some of these sites includes Lake Lanao, Aga Khan Museum, and Mount Makaturing. Lake Lanao. Lake Lanao is located at West Central Mindanao, Philippines. It is situated just south of Marawi, northwest of the Butig Mountains. Lake Lanao has a surface area of 340 square kilometers or 130 square miles, making it the largest freshwater lake in the Mindanao and the second largest in the entire Philippines. In fact, many visitors have noted that its size make it look like an ocean instead of a mere lake. Aga Khan Museum. Aga Khan Museum is located at Marawi, Lanao del Sur, Philippines. If you want to learn more about Mindanao's history and culture, the Aga Khan Museum should be on the top of your list. It was developed by Dr. Mamitwa Saber and was named after Prince Karim Aga Khan IV, whose donation helped construct the museum's building. By visiting the museum, you get to see the traditional Mindanao music instruments like kobing and kulintang, replicas of the Maranao royal house called Torogan, and pretty miniature of mosques. Mount Makaturing. Mount Makaturing is located at south of Marawi City in central Mindanao, Philippines. Makaturing is a stratovolcano located in Butig, a town in Lanao del Sur, and it's a part of the central Mindanao arc of volcanoes. With an elevation of around 1,940 meters, it may not be one of the highest peaks in the Philippines, but it's still worth exploring, especially if you're interested in volcanoes or just want to take a refreshing and invigorating hike. Lanao del Sur delicacy. The palapa is a common side dish in Maranao cuisine. This condiment is made out of ginger, coconut, onions, garlic, salt, and sakurab, a type of shallot that grows in a cooler mountains regions. It is a staple that gives a spicy kick to viands and rice. It can be found in very household and eatery in Lanao del Sur.
Did you know that people in Maguindanao speak Austronesian language, written in Latin script that is related to the languages of the Central Philippines? In the second decades of the 21st century, the Maguindanao numbered nearly 1.4 million, making them the largest of the Philippine Muslim groups, collectively identified as Moro.
Maguindanao.
Maguindanao, also spelled Maguindanao or Maguindanao, also called Maguindanaon, ethno-linguistic group living primarily in south-central Mindanao. The largest island in the southern Philippines, the capital of Maguindanao is Sharif Agwak.
History of Maguindanao.
The Maguindanao are one of many groups of lowland Filipinos who appear to have arrived in the islands during successive waves of migration from the Southeast Asian mainland several thousand years ago.
Demography of Maguindanao.
In Maguindanao, there were 35,761 senior citizens, making up 3.05% of the 1.2 million total population in the 2015 pop cent, which is slightly higher than the 2.70% recorded in 2010. Among the senior citizens, the male estimated at 51.84% outnumbered the females at 48.16%.
Tourist spots in Maguindanao.
There are 4 best tourist spots at Maguindanao. Blue Lagoon. is located at Barangay Marquez, Dato Odin, Sinswat. The Blue Lagoon is one of the best Maguindanao tourist spots located on an idyllic setting of rustic views. It's almost like a lake surrounded with lush forests. Mount Minandar is located at Dato Odin, Sinswat, Maguindanao. Mount Minandar is one of the hiking Maguindanao tourist spots. It is an ideal spot for newbie hikers because of the easy trails. From its top, one can glimpse of the plains, mountains, and seascapes of Maguindanao. It also offers a breathtaking view of the sunrise and the sunset. Cotabato Cave is located at Cotabato City, Maguindanao. Cotabato Cave lies on the slope of Pedro Colina Hill. It's a small cave that looks like a dwelling place of ancient people. Inside, you find interesting limestone rock formations. Pink Moss is located at Dato Saudi Ampatuan, Maguindanao. The Pink Moss is one of the iconic Maguindanao tourist spots. It was completed in 2012 and is meant to signify unity, love, interfaith, brotherhood, and peace.
Maguindanao delicacies.
Panyalam. Panyalam or panyam is a traditional Filipino fried rice pancake. It is made with ground glutinous rice, muscovado, and coconut milk, mixed into a batter that is deep fried. Panyalam originates from Mindanao and nearby islands. Kumukunsi. Kumukunsi is a traditional Filipino deep-fried donut. Originating from the Maguindanao people, it is made from rice flour, duck eggs, and sugar. It is traditionally fried into a spiral shape. It has a creamy flavor similar to pancakes. Tinadtag. Tinadtag is a popular Maguindanao delicacy. It is made of finely ground rice mixed with sugar and fried until turned golden brown and crispy.
Did you know that Sulu was a country and Tausug was not a tribe? It is a nationality. Sulu has own kingdom and was a very beautiful and peaceful country. In Yuan and Sabah, Tausug called Sulok or Orang Sulok and not even identify the Filipinos. Sulu. Sulu is a province of the Philippines in the Sulu archipelago and part of the Bangsamoro autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao. Its capital is Jolo, on the island of the same name. Maimbong, the royal capital of the Sultanate of Sulu, is also located in the province. History of Sulu. The Sulu Sea World has had a tumultuous history. Its people have been characterized by a fierce sense of cultural and political independence. The islanders were converted to Islam by the missionary adventurer Abu Bakr in the mid-15th century. Demography of Sulu. Its population as determined by the 2015 census was 824,731. This represented 21.81% of the total population of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, 3.42% of the overall population of the Mindanao Island Group, or 0.82% of the entire population of the Philippines.
Tourist spots in Sulu. There are 4 best places to visit in Sulu. Sulu Provincial Capital. The Sulu Provincial Capital is located in Hulu, Sulu. The capital town of the province, the Sulu Provincial Capital with its Moorish-inspired architectural design and golden domes is considered as one of the most beautiful capital buildings in the country. Maubo Beach. Maubo Beach is located in Patikul, Sulu. Maubo Beach is one of the finest bright white beaches in Sulu, and also known for its crystal clear water and its 1 kilometer long white sand. It is usually frequented by locals due to its accessibility. Masjid Tulay. Masjid Tulay is considered the oldest mosque in the province of Sulu. It was established in 1884 and has been a witness to many historical events. It was destroyed in 1974 because of war between the government and the Moro National Liberation Front and was rebuilt in 2001. Sulu Delicacies. Tiyula Itum. Tiyula Itum is a Filipino braised beef or goat soup or stew dish originating from the Tausug people. The dish is characteristically black due to the unique use of charred coconut meat. Beef Kulma. Beef kulma is a beef curry dish in the Philippines that closely resembles korma. It might be where the dish has originated from, as the name is very similar. In Mindanao, some call it kulma, some kurma, and the dish is a curry of tender beef cooked in coconut milk, peanuts, tomato sauce, and curry spices. It is like a cross between beef curry and kare-kare. Beef piyasak. The beef piyasak is a native Tausug food in Zamboanga City. Its saltiness and little bit of sweetness make it a must-try food. The soup is black and intestines are used to make the food. We all use ingredients that are locally found in the Mindanao.
Did you know that Tawi-Tawi is the ancestral home of the Sama, Jama Mapun, and the Bajau? The biggest migrant groups are the Tausug and Cebuano. Aside from their native dialects, most Tawi-Tawians speak Filipino and English, some principally traders having working knowledge of Malay and Indonesian.
Tawi-Tawi.
Tawi-Tawi is a province in the Philippines situated in Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, occupying the Sulu archipelago and the provinces of Lanao del Sur and Maguindanao in central Mindanao. Its capital is the municipality of Bungao.
History of Tawi-Tawi.
Tawi-Tawi was previously part of the province of Sulu. On September 11, 1973, pursuant to Presidential Decree No. 302, the new province of Tawi-Tawi was officially created, separate from Sulu. The seat of the provincial government was established in Bungao.
Demography of Tawi-Tawi.
The total population of the province of Tawi-Tawi as of August 1, 2015 was 390,715 persons. Based on the 2015 census of population, it comprised 10.3% of the ARMM total population.
Tourist spots in Tawi-Tawi.
There are 4 best places to visit in Tawi-Tawi. Panampangan Island. It is located at the municipality of Sapa-Sapa, Tawi-Tawi. Panampangan Island is an island in the municipality of Sapa-Sapa, Tawi-Tawi with an area of 0. square kilometer. It is located inside Basilan Shoal, to which its sandbar extends to 3,128.37 meter. It is considered as the longest sandbar in the Philippines and is characterized with fine white sand beach in the Sulu archipelago. Budbungao. It is located on Bungao Island in the province of Tawi-Tawi. It is a mountain formed with 6 limestone pillars that serve as its 6 peaks. It is the Philippines' southernmost peak. Sheikh Karimul Makdum Mosque. It is located in Barangay Tubig, Indangan, Simunul, Tawi-Tawi, Philippines. It is the oldest mosque in the Philippines and was built by an Arab trader, Sheikh Makdum Karim, in 1380. It was the first thought that the pillars of the old mosque found within the current mosque are the pillars of the original build in 1380. Bolobok Cave. It is located in Bungao, Tawi-Tawi, Philippines. It is considered as one of the most important archaeological sites in the Philippines, believed to be the rock shelter of prehistoric men of Southeast Asia. Asian artifacts like flake tools, polished stones, earthenware shards, bone tools among others, and some animal remains were found here.
Tawi-Tawi delicacies.
Tawi-Tawi boasts having the best seafood around. Their dishes are influenced by Malaysian cuisine, considering they are closer together in terms of geography. Chicken Pianggang. Pianggang manok is a Filipino dish consisting of chicken breast in turmeric, onions, lemongrass, ginger, siling haba, chilies, garlic, coconut milk, and ground burnt coconut. It originates from the Tausug people of Sulu and Mindanao. Kahanga Rendang. Rendang is a flavorful West Sumatran dry curry that's made with beef, that's cooked together with a spice paste and coconut milk until fork tender. It's then fried together with the remaining braising liquid until the liquid caramelizes around the beef, coating it with an insane amount of flavor. Pickled seaweed. Tawi-Tawi is one of the biggest exporters of seaweed, particularly agar-agar. This salad is made with olive oil, brown sugar, lemon juice, and green mangoes. Simple and refreshing. Mantis shrimp, kilawin, migoreng. Kilawin is a native Ilocano dish very much similar to South America's ceviche.